Hey, what's up? This is Ian, and in this video we're going to review this helmet. This is a Giro Emerge helmet. Let's see, right there, you should see it says Emerge. Correct? Yes. It is a MIPS helmet, and I'll tell you my experience with it. So, first helmet I bought in a while. So last season I was using Bern helmets from the rental shop where I worked, and for part of the season, and a few well, in the beginning I wasn't wearing helmets, and then I wiped out a few times and smacked my head. So I decided I was going to wear a helmet, start wearing a helmet, and this is the first helmet that I bought since. So I did have one white. It's covered with Canon stickers because that's where I was working up until recently, and plan is to move out west here soon, Friday. So this helmet. So we'll take a look at it. What do I think? As far as looks go, like as if you want to see what it looks like on. Kind of an average helmet. Kind of has a skate style helmet. Do I like the looks of it? Yeah, I don't know. Not that much. The shape of my head's kind of like a football, so it's like my head's kind of long and skinny. So I don't know. There's some other helmets I saw, like the Bern helmet's pretty good, but here, well, look, this is a goggle thing. You can take it off. It'll pop off. Well, it usually pops off pretty easy. Hold on. Yeah, it just you can take that off. I thought that was cool. Some of the other helmets are like it's screwed on, so you can take this off. So that's a good thing. What else? So the MIPS thing. I think that's a big thing about this helmet. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a layer. I'm trying to pull it out. There's like a double layer. So see how I pushed it out? I can kind of, so there's like kind of two layers of insulation. So I talked to a lot of people, like, does it really make a difference, the MIPS thing? Is it just another marketing thing, or is it a real thing? One shop guy working in a shop said, yeah, I don't know. It's like he feels pretty much protected without the MIPS, but you know, he said the same thing. Is it marketing, or is it like a real protected thing? One day I had a wipeout this season, and I smacked my head and my shoulder. Shoulder's still a little like wonky or whatever, a little not completely healed. And then I went in the ski patrol. I asked him to check my shoulder if he thought it was like if I broke something or something. And then I asked him about the MIPS, like if he thought the MIPS was helpful. He thought it was. So I thought about it too, like because it has this kind of two layers inside, it seems kind of like, in some sense, like that would kind of like reflect the trauma. So if the impact comes, kind of having that second layer in there, this kind of mobile layer. I don't know if that's specific to MIPS or this helmet, but that sort of insulation, that double layer, and one kind of can move or rotate, seems like that might dissipate forces from a head trauma. So overall, a problem I would have was with my jacket and helmet last season was the straps, which sometimes I'd put it on and then it sometimes catch on the collar of my jacket, and when I turn my head it kind of catches, and it's really annoying. So this one seems to do it less. So the other helmet I was using last season was a Bern helmet. It had a little brim on it. It was like a basic one. I don't remember the model name of it, but it was a very simple Bern helmet with it had a little rim here. I don't really like the rim that much. But overall, so far, these things, other features, these little ear pads can snap in and out. I'll show you. And I haven't even taken this stuff off. It's not warm out, so I probably won't gonna until the springtime. But there's some little snaps here. A few times they have come off on their own, so you'll just have to check to make sure that they're in there. But they kind of snap in there. You can take this liner. It's got Velcro on it, and you can take that out too if you want. It was slightly large, like getting the right size. I tried on smalls and mediums and a few other helmets, and this one I just kind of like the basic, simple look. And I've been wearing what do you call it, balaclava or whatever it's called, a thin one underneath the helmet when I ride, so it makes it fit a little bit better. So getting that right size is a little tricky, whether you want medium or small or large or whatever. Like sometimes it's tricky, but yeah. So these just snap right in, and then it's secure and good to go. And you can take out this. You can. It's pretty cool that you can remove that if you don't want it to. And I think I didn't cover any vents here with the stickers. Left most of them open. So a thing I noticed I don't really like about helmets, and I didn't wear a helmet for a long time. Actually, way back in the day, I got in a car wreck and I had like a little head trauma from it, and I did, like, this was back in like the 90s, late 90s, and I was one of the first people wearing helmets. Back then, nobody wore helmets, and then I stopped snowboarding for like I don't even know, 16, 17 years mostly, and came back to snowboard. And one of the things that changed was more people wear helmets for sure than they used to. So overall, I think it's a pretty good helmet, and yeah, sure. If you want to try it out, then you can try it out. And only complaints I've had with this helmet. Oh, I was going to say, the little air gap thing I don't like about helmets, I've noticed, is sometimes between the goggles. Like Giro says, I've got Giro goggles too, because they say like you match the goggles with the helmet. It's a good idea to match them together if you can. So if you're going to buy a helmet, take in your like goggles and try it out. There's a little air gap like between the goggles and the helmet. So that's why I think it's good to wear the balaclava too, because if it gets cold, your skin will get cold. Less than the other helmet I used to wear, which I said was a Bern helmet. I was wearing, yeah, the Giro Semi, what I got. Well, I've had a few different pairs of goggles, but so anyways, that's my 2 cents. If I forget anything, I'll put it down in the description with a blog post that I plan on writing to go with this in the future. Anyways, that's it. Thanks, Ian. This is Ian saying so long.